I'm Judith. 3 months ago, in a Manhattan federal courtroom, the final verdict was pronounced. Ethan, once a celebrated neurosurgeon in the Northeast, was sentenced to 15 years in prison for insurance fraud, taking bribes from pharmaceutical companies and performing unnecessary surgeries that harmed patients. And Lily, the woman who thought she could steal my future, had her medical license permanently revoked and left New York. Now, as I sit in my apartment, which has witnessed both peaceful mornings and nearly shattered nights, I can't help but look back on how it all unfolded. I come from a well-to-do family. My parents were successful business people. My father was a shrewd and calculating man, always focused on the bottom line, while my mother was a kind-hearted woman who valued family and integrity. They instilled in me a strong sense of responsibility and a knack for strategy. I met Ethan during a health seminar in college. He was a brilliant medical student, and his professors believed he would bring great honor to any hospital. After graduation, I joined a media firm in Boston and was later transferred to New York, while Ethan pursued neurosurgery at a local hospital. We decided not to have children, or so I thought. He said he needed to focus on his specialty, and I was consumed by my global marketing campaigns. For 12 years, I held on to the belief that I could keep my career, my image, and my marriage under control. I was the perfect hostess, always knowing where every piece of our fine silver belonged and how to make Ethan look his best in photos. One fateful rainy afternoon, traffic on Fifth Avenue was backed up due to an accident, so I got home earlier than planned. I was going to make dinner to celebrate Ethan's promotion to head of neurosurgery. While looking for the tablet to book our favorite restaurant, I saw a message on his unlocked phone. It was from Lily, a 26-year-old medical resident at the same hospital as Ethan. The messages, photos, and sweet nothings that followed were like a punch in the gut. What hurt me most was not just the betrayal, but the way they laughed at my supposed cluelessness in those texts. That night, instead of breaking down, I decided to take control. I called Victor, a private investigator I knew from a past legal case. I simply told him, "Ethan and Lily, I need everything." Victor didn't ask why. In the first week, I acted as if nothing had changed. But I started sleeping in the study. By the second week, Victor sent me the first video of Ethan picking up Lily from a pharmacy. They had no idea they were being recorded. As more information came in, I discovered that Ethan might have been involved in insurance fraud and unethical medical practices. Lily had also used Ethan's login to access patient records, which was strictly prohibited. I planned a dinner at my home. I sent a short message to Lily, inviting her and Ethan. I knew she wouldn't miss the chance to confront me. I prepared the atmosphere carefully, like a final act in a play. I wore a beautiful emerald green silk dress that Ethan had given me years ago. When they arrived, I could see the fear in Ethan's eyes. During dinner, I calmly presented all the evidence. I showed them photos of their affair, the secret apartment lease, and the analysis of Ethan's unnecessary surgeries. I also presented the divorce papers and the evidence I had sent to the medical board. As I revealed more and more, they began to panic. Ethan tried to explain, but I cut him off. I told him that this wasn't just about our marriage, it was about the patients he had harmed. Just then, the doorbell rang. 2 officers from the New York State Medical and Insurance Fraud Division were there. They had a warrant to search the house and take them in for investigation. Ethan was arrested, and Lily was taken away for questioning. After that, I cleared the apartment of all Ethan's things. I sold his wine collection and donated the money to a medical fund for patients harmed by unethical practices. I returned to work in a new role as a strategic and ethical communications advisor. Now I've changed the curtains, planted lavender on the balcony, and hung a new painting in the living room. I've reclaimed my life, and I no longer need revenge. I've turned my pain into power and my silence into a voice that can't be ignored.